Yo, 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 it's Alien NZ Gaming. What's up, what's up, what's up? Thank you for coming to my channel today, guys. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and share my channel as well, guys. Today, we're going to be looking at the masteries, just as a quick little refresher on how you can get some of these done really quickly. As you guys know, with the new hardcore update, you need to have 25% of these to be done, and I have been asked this on a regular basis recently. So, we're going to get into that now, guys. We'll try and do the best as we can, as quick as we can, and also look at what you need to do potentially on mobile and on PC. So let's get into it. So, guys, the masteries, some of these are a lot easier to do than the others. Some of them do take time. Now, the one that takes the longest is obviously this free gifts mastery right here on the screen. That is obviously these gifts here. So what you need to do is just obviously make sure you're coming in as often as these are due, and obviously just clicking on all of these and claiming these prizes as well. So they obviously come around, I think it's every 8 hours or 7 to 8 hours or something. So make sure you're doing that. That is the one that takes the longest to get done. Then we're going to look at, then you've obviously got here the eggs one, you've got the boosts, and then most of these ones along here, the loot bags, the coins, the crates, the presents, and the vaults are all found obviously on the ground floors of every world, and these are for obviously the bigger chest done and the chest as well. So those and the diamonds, sorry, these can all be done in one, not one go, but in one simple hint as well, and so can these eggs too. So we're going to look into that now, and then we'll look into that. So guys, what you can probably do is I'm going to go somewhere like, let's go to Pixel World. We'll go down to Pixel Forest. So we'll come into here to Pixel Forest just to try and hatch some eggs here. I don't really need all the pets at the moment as we're focusing on the hardcore. So we're just going to turn off, obviously, the ones that we don't want. So remember, guys, make sure you are doing this as well on a regular basis. Only hatch the eggs that you want. So I've only got the exclusive, so we can hatch the huge, maybe. And guys, this is where it comes down to as well what passes you may have as well. There is a freeway and there's also a non-freeway to try and do some of these masteries as well. So if you've got the auto hatch function, make sure you've got this turned on. If you don't, I'll show you another quick way as well. So what we're going to do here is you can turn this on and then you can teleport somewhere else that's not in this world. So for example, you can go to Axolotl Cave when it wants to do it for me. And we can teleport here, and as you can see, it should still continue hatching. Now, we can sit here, and if we want, we could just AFK this big chest right here. And then, if you're on a PC, you could just sit here and put on your auto clicker, and it will just sit here and hatch away and auto click away. That will be doing your big chest one, your loot bags, and you're hatching your eggs as well. Or alternatively, what you can also do is we'll go to a different area for this one. We will go to, let's go to Tech World, eh? Let's go to Tech World. Let's find somewhere in Tech World. Go there. If you want to try and do some of those ones which were like the coins and the chests and the safes and all of those, what I've seen, and I did this myself personally to get all of them, is you come into the middle of two wheels. So like as an example, I'm standing here between, I think it's the Alien Forest and whatever that one is there. So we've got access to all the coins there on the front plate. So what you can do is you zoom all the way in and you can see I've got my mouse here just above. We'll come out a little bit actually. We'll come out a little bit just so you can see, guys, as well. Put it just above the horizon, and if you press your right key, you can see how it starts to obviously click on everything that's around here. To keep this going, all you need to do is press the slash key and let go. So you press those two at the same time and it will automatically do this, and then all you've got to do is just turn on your auto clicker and it will start to then go around and make sure, and then it will go around and it will start mining away. Now what you need to do as well, guys, if you're doing that way, is you need to make sure you're sending only your single pets so that you get as many pets out here as possible hatching all of these. And what that will do is that will get you the most benefit out of all of these. This will do the coins, this will do the chest, this will do This will do the loot bags. This will do the diamonds. It will do all of those ones because you're hatching all the things. So what you can do is you can find areas in the worlds that have the best options for you. So one of those, as an example, being Haunted Island. This is one that's really good. It has diamonds, it has crates, it has safes, it has presents, it has everything. So what you do is you see this little pillar here. I'll stand back a bit. I'm still hatching away. As you can see, I'm still hatching away, which is great. If you can't do this, you don't have to hatch at the same time, as it can be frustrating. But you stand between this little archway here, and you do what I just showed you guys before. Just zoom in, and then just spin around. And as you can see, it will, and then just click away, and you're away hatching, and also getting all of the masteries done at the same time as well. So we're going to go and stop this hatching now. So this will continue to hatch no matter what world you go into, as long as it's not the pixel world. So if I now try and get into the pixel world, so I'm in the pixel world now, and as you can see, it's stopped hatching automatically. So as long you can do that if you've got the auto hatch feature, and that will literally do and will work on your hatching. Depending on which egg you can do all of those. That will do your boosts as well, because you want to try and have your 3 coins on and your 3 times damage and your super luck in that as well. So you get those from the boosts in here. Make sure these are on all the time when you're doing this to take advantage and get those boosts up as well. Put on as many as you can, and you will get levels up by just like hatching and by clicking on and by mining as well. So that doing the step I just showed you will do the eggs, the boosts, it will do the loot bags, the coins, the crates, the presents, the safes, the chests, and the diamonds. Now, if you don't have a PC and auto hatch, you can just obviously hatch an egg and then go somewhere in the same world. What you can do, for example, being is you could come to this chest here and put your pets on that, on the vault, and then when they're on there, you just teleport back to the forest, and then you can continue to hatch. So that there, if you did that, which is a free option, you will be able to do the eggs hatching and the chest one and the loot bag one as well. And then it will just mean your pets will come back to you once that chest is completed, and then you just continue the same process again. So that covers off, literally most of those are covered in those processes there. And that is honestly one of the easiest way to do it. Now on mobile devices it can be a bit more difficult, and if you don't have those, and if you don't have the auto hatch, but doing those processes there will help. Now obviously you can't do the rotating with the auto clicker on a mobile device, but there is auto clickers you can get depending on what devices you're on. I believe if you're like an iOS based, there's not a lot, but there is some. If you just YouTube it, you can find it. But if obviously as well you're on an Android, they have some apps as well you can download to do auto clickers, so that you can do some of that process as well, which would probably then be just doing the hatching and then maybe just the chest one and loot bag one, because you'll probably stand in front of a chest and do it. Now we'll look at some of the other. So converting, dark matter, fusing, and enchanting. These ones are a bit more difficult to do, but you can do them. So what I did and I found worked for me is I went to the Tech World, Tech Shop. And if you don't have the Tech World yet, obviously you can just do other simple eggs as well. But I literally came here to this one here because this bunny has 98% chance of showing up. And literally, I hatched something, doesn't matter. So as you saw, there's 2 right there. So literally I came here and I literally hid away all of these other ones as well, apart from the mythic. So I had it set up like this and hatched as many bunnies as you can do some of them at the same time. So if you stand here and you hatch a whole bunch of these bunnies until your inventory's full, you then come to the shop, and then you come all the way over here to the converting station, and then you sit here and you convert away. That will turn them from normal to gold. And then you can go obviously to the beach world, as you guys probably know, and turn them from gold to rainbow. So that is 2 lots of converting you can do. If you do that process over and over and over again, not only are you doing the converting, but you're getting yourself rainbows, which then obviously works towards going to the tech world and going to dark tech. And then you go into dark tech to make them dark matter. So that is effectively, that's how I did it. Whatever works for you guys best, but that's how I found more success, because I was not only doing the converting, I was doing the dark matter as well. Now, you can also use the bunnies for the fusing. So same process, just hatch a whole bunch of the bunnies and then go to the fusing station and then fuse away, and you're then left with a whole bunch of pets which you fuse from there. And then if you've got a whole bunch of rainbows, you can turn them to dark matter. So effectively those three there will take time, but you can work the two together to be able to get the best out of it. The enchanting one, that is a bit more of a tricky one. Now you can AFK that one, so this is in the Fantasy World Enchanted Forest. So just be careful with this one, guys, as I found for me personally, when I was doing this AFK, it lagged out big time for me. So literally you just set, if you're on a PC, I don't want to do that one, but like as an example, well, not any of those. Click on a pet and enchant and see how you can hover the yes and the enchant button over the same one. Literally you stand here and you turn on your auto clicker to go as often as you want, and it will then sit here and do this. Now I say be careful is because it will lag out on you, unless you're running like a high-tech gaming PC, and then you might be okay, but I found mine personally lagged out for me all the time. But you can do that. Otherwise, if you're on a mobile device, you've just got to sit there and touch the screen. You might be able to set up an auto clicker on it as well, but then again, just be careful that it doesn't lag out on you. And effectively, that will get that one done as quick as well. So those ones do take time. The mining ones are a lot quicker, as so are the eggs, but the one that takes longest is the free gifts and these ones here. But once you've got your 25%, you then got access to the hardcore world, and you're kind of doing the world all over again. So make sure once you've got 25%, you get into hardcore world, and you can be doing these as well. And then once you've done all of these and you've got them 99%, you're then rewarded with this bad boy right here, the Cat Hoverboard. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content today, guys. I'll be doing lots more content vids coming out, and if there's anything you do want to see, comment in this video and let me know. But guys, I'm Alpha today. I'm Alien NZ Gaming. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Peace out, y'all.